There will be times when you need to create what's called a polygon. Polygon is a multi-sided closed shape. In AutoCAD, it's also a closed polyline. Now, there is a command called polygon. With this command, you can draw shapes from 3 sides all the way up to 1024 sides. Typically, you would probably only draw from about 3 to 10 sides, but it's good to know that you have options. So you can type on your command line the word polygon to get to the command. It's also available in the Home tab on the Draw panel here in the ribbon. And you come up here by the rectangle command, there's a little flyout, and you can click on polygon. Either way, you're going to get to the exact same thing. So once started, you're asked to give them the number of sides. So let's enter in the number 5. We're going to draw a pentagon. Press enter. Then you can either start the polygon at its center or draw one edge. Let's draw a pentagon with an edge length of 5 units. So I'm going to type in the number 5, press return, and then you're asked if you want to inscribe it in a circle or circumscribed about a circle. Right now I'm just going to go inscribed in a circle. So I pick my start point, it has 5 edges, and now I specify the radius of that circle. I'll just call it 5. And there you go, there's a polygon. So when I select it, it's a full object, it's really a polyline. I can edit it just like I would any other polyline. But it's a great way to draw a shape with the lines and angles that are equal. So we saw some of those options to specify the center or pick an edge. So if I type in E for edge, I pick this first point. So I pick the first point. You can see as I move along, it changes the angle and the length of each leg of my polygon. If I go back, tell it 5 units, and now I pick the center. And then when I pick the center, I have inscribed or circumscribed. Here's a circle that I drew very quickly with a 5-unit radius. Now if I pick my polygon command again, and let's draw it with 5 sides again, and I'm going to just go to the center, type in CEN for your center OSNAP. Now I can inscribe it or circumscribe it. I'm going to pick inscribe. And what this does is that it will draw your polygon inside that circle. So your vertexes, your vertices will all be along that circle, but all your lines will be inside or inscribed inside that circle. So if I type in 5 for this radius, you can kind of see where that dashed line is there. That's the radius of this polygon. It matches up perfectly with my 5-unit radius circle. Start the polyline command again. Type in 5, type in CEN for the center of the circle, select the circle, and now I'm going to look at a circumscribed about the circle option. So now what it's doing, instead of drawing that dashed line to my vertex or to the vertice, it's going to the middle of one of my legs. So that means that my legs or segments of my polygon are going to be tangent to this circle. So if I type in 5 for my radius again, the polygon is on the outside, circumscribed outside of the circle. So those are the different options on how you can draw polygons.